Do you feel like a chosen one? A transmission for the call answerers. Being a chosen one, it is not a title you chose. It is not a badge you sought. It is a burden that was burned into your soul before your first breath on earth. You didn't come here to blend in. You came here to break the pattern. But before the assignment reveals itself, it whispers. It visits you in childhood as a feeling of being misplaced. You walked through life surrounded by others, yet carrying a loneliness no one else could see. There was something invisible, that set you apart. Not better, not worse, just different. And you knew it. It wasn't the world rejecting you. It was your spirit rejecting the illusion. You looked around and saw people sleepwalking, laughing at things that didn't matter, fighting battles that weren't real, worrying about things that were never theirs to carry. Meanwhile, you were wrestling shadows that no one else acknowledged. That was the beginning of your awakening. The first crack in the simulation, the voice whispering, "There's more." You were never meant to fit into a system designed to numb you. You were meant to remember. Please like, subscribe, and comment call answerers below so we know you're here. Here is the sacred truth. Being chosen does not make you special. Answering the call does. There are many called, billions even. Souls who felt a nudge, a dream, a knowing. But most turn away. They fear the path because it demands everything: ego, identity, comfort, certainty. Few are willing to let it all burn in order to uncover what's real. But you could not turn away, even when it hurt, even when it cost you friends, family, stability, sanity. You answered. You chose growth over ease. You chose alignment over approval. You chose truth over illusion. And that is what makes you rare. Not the calling, the answering. You walked away from the crowd not because you wanted to be different, but because you could no longer pretend. And that choice, that sacred, painful, powerful choice, it carved your path through fire. Sacred isolation. Chosen ones are forged in isolation, not because they are unloved, but because their path demands undistracted transformation. Before the rise, there is the stripping away. The chosen ones lose everything that is not truly them. Relationships crumble, jobs dissolve, old versions of you die, loud and sudden deaths. This is not punishment. This is precision. You are being refined, not rejected. You are not being abandoned. You are being readied. There are moments when the silence feels unbearable, when the world seems to move on without you, when no one sees your pain or understands your vision. These are the dark cocoons where wings are woven in secret. Chosen one, you are not lost. You are in metamorphosis. What feels like stagnation is sacred stillness. What feels like failure is spiritual fermentation. And soon, it will bloom. You have carried weights that would break the average soul. You've seen truths that others deny. You've felt pain that doesn't belong to you. You've absorbed the grief of ancestors and the collective trauma of generations. You transmute what others can't even name. Because of this, your journey is not linear. For the chosen ones, time bends. Lessons repeat. Growth feels like spirals, not steps. You revisit old wounds with new eyes. You fall back only to rise higher. You are not broken. You are multidimensional. And though it may seem like you are delayed, you are always exactly where you need to be. Every blockage was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every pause was sacred recalibration. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. Nothing is denied. Everything is divinely timed. why this path feels harsh. Let this be known. The path of the Chosen One is not easy because it is not ordinary. You are being prepared for soul-level leadership. You are not being trained to follow the world. You are being initiated to remake it. The universe will test every inch of your devotion. It will ask, can you trust when nothing makes sense? Can you love when no one loves you back? Can you speak truth when everyone wants silence? The harshness is not punishment. It is preparation. The trials strip away all that is false. The suffering sharpens your discernment. The loneliness deepens your connection to Source. You are not chosen to be celebrated. You are chosen to become indestructible. Because the world you are here to help awaken will not thank you at first. It will resist you, mock you, test you, until it finally remembers you. Even in your darkest moments, the call remains. You've tried to walk away. You've tried to go back to normal. But normal never fit you. It never will, because your soul cannot unknow what it knows. You may rest, you may retreat, you may even rage at the heavens, but the call will not leave. It is not outside you. It is within you, the real you, the eternal you that remembers the assignment you accepted before this incarnation. Answering the call again and again. Being chosen is not a one-time moment. It is 1,000 moments of choosing again. When you're tired, when you're broken, when you don't know how to keep going. And still, you rise, you listen, you say yes. You evolve when others stay stuck. You forgive when others grow bitter. You release when others hold on. You heal yourself when no one else knows how to help. That is power. That is sacred courage. Answering the call is not about perfection. It's about integrity. It's not about being above others. It's about remembering who you truly are beneath the programming. Every time you choose love over fear, you answer the call. Every time you act in alignment, you answer the call. Every time you speak truth, you become the voice of the divine. You were built for this. Let this transmission remind you, you are not broken. You are built differently. You feel deeper because you are tuned to higher frequencies. You suffer longer because your soul is calibrated to transmute. You see through illusion because you came to end it. The universe did not send a fragile soul to do sacred work. You were sent because you could endure the darkness and still choose to be a lighthouse. You don't just survive storms. You become the calm within them. Your resilience is not an accident. It is a signal to others. There is another way. You are a map for the lost, a mirror for the forgotten, a melody in the static, the great unveiling. As the world begins to unravel its illusions, the chosen ones rise, not to rule, but to remind, not to dominate, but to guide, not to fix others, but to awaken themselves so fully their frequency does the work. This is the age of remembrance. The veil is thin. The old ways are crumbling. And you, brave soul, are standing exactly where you were always meant to stand, between timelines, between realms, between what was and what can be. Your awakening is not just for you. It is a permission slip to all who witness you. When you shine, others begin to question the dark. When you walk your truth, others remember theirs. When you live in love, you restore the grid. You are not alone. There are more of you, hidden in quiet corners of the earth, whispering the same dreams, seeing the same numbers, feeling the same ancient ache. You are not isolated. You are scattered stars, forming a constellation of awakening. This message is not just to you. It is from all of us, from those who walk with you in silence, from your ancestors who left breadcrumbs in your DNA, from the cosmic family watching with love, from the source within you that has never once forgotten you. You are not crazy. You are coded. You are not late. You are divine timing in motion. You are not stuck. You are being prepared. Final transmission. Rise again. So we ask again, do you feel like a chosen one? If your soul aches with the weight of unseen truths, if your life has been a series of divine disruptions, if your heart keeps beating to a rhythm no one else hears, then yes, you are, but not because you are special, because you answered. And now that you've answered, there is no going back. You are being called again to rise, to remember, to embody the light even when the world is dark. No more hiding, no more doubting, no more shrinking. This is your moment. This is your message. This is your confirmation. You are the call. You are the echo. You are the one we've been waiting for. Please be sure to comment below, like and subscribe to stay aligned and connected to Source.